Okay, so I wanted to say something that may sound weird to some people. Maybe it won't. Or maybe it's super profound. I don't know. But you know that saying how people say they try to keep up with the Joneses? And the idea behind the Joneses, which I'm sure you're all familiar with it, but the idea behind the Joneses is that there's this imaginary person. The Joneses can be a single person, it could be a family, it could be an idea of a person or an idea of a lifestyle. So keeping up with the Joneses is basically us trying to meet an expectation. The Joneses are the expectation, okay? And some of us may look at someone that we know and consider them, a Jones. But really, if you really think about it, the Joneses, they aren't real and they don't live anywhere outside of you. Actually, where the Jones live, they've pretty much purchased up some serious real estate in your mind. Up here is where the Joneses live. For example, I've been trying to do this diet off and on, and I want to get my body healthier. It's not necessarily that I love myself, but I know that I always feel better when I'm taking care of my body better, and I'm really bad about it. I mean, I like carbs, chips, salty foods, chips, burgers. I mean, that's my thing. So I'm sitting here, and I know I shouldn't be having a big bowl of Fruity Pebbles, but I just ate a bowl of Fruity Pebbles, and immediately when I was eating it, it felt so good and I was fine. But then immediately after I put the bowl down and I drank the milk, I started sitting there, and immediately the Jones in my head started talking to me, and it started saying, you really shouldn't have eaten that. You're already chubby. You definitely didn't need that bowl of cereal. You should be walking. You shouldn't be sitting around eating. There's plenty of things around your house you could be doing. I mean, look around. There's dirt on the floor. Things aren't in every place that they should be. You should be doing something else besides sitting there eating, you freaking fat ass. That's honestly, I'm just being honest with you. That's what I hear in my head. And it can come in if you really listen to that voice inside of your head, it comes, it talks all day long and pretty frequently. And this is what keeps us on this crazy cycle of being anxious and anxiety. And it is the Joneses equal expectation in your head. So this thing that's talking to you inside of your head that's telling you that you shouldn't have eaten that, or when the thing that talks to you when you look in the mirror and you get out of the shower and you stand in front of the mirror naked and you look yourself up and down and you know the thoughts that come in. Ugh, that. Ugh. It's like, here's the thing that we really need to think about. If we really love ourselves and we have that voice inside that's always negative and always talking to us in a negative way and always saying things to us that make us feel guilty, make us feel shame, make us feel bad, it's nothing positive that comes from that voice. Who is that? And what is that voice that's talking to us? And why do we have that? They say we are our own worst critic, which is true. But why is that so? Why are we our own worst critic? And that's just something for you to really just sit on for a little bit and really think about that. Let that soak in. And my challenge for you is to hear that, try to hear that voice. Try to pay attention. Now that I've brought awareness to the voice, listen to the things that it says. And next time you catch that Jones in your head talking to you or saying something negative, when you're eating a bowl of cereal or when you're standing naked in front of the mirror or when you say something stupid or awkward that you shouldn't have said, catch the voice. And if you can catch it, I mean, I wouldn't go around talking to it out loud because that would be super weird. I mean, it's cool, but whatever floats your boat and whatever's easiest for you to do. But if you could inside stop that voice when you hear it talking, recognize it, bring it into your awareness and stop it in its track. Bring positivity to the negativity if it's possible for you. And science is even proving now that our brains are wired for our thoughts, okay? We say things out loud, we do things, we do actions, but science has proven that our brains, if you close your eyes and you think of something happy or something good, there's no difference our brain, if you can imagine it in your head and see it and have the feeling that is associated with it, like love or happiness or positivity, if you can feel that in your mind, you can have your mind, that thought, meet with the emotion, the feeling. If you can do that, your brain actually has no idea that's not actually happening. So the next time that voice starts talking and you hear it, stop it, close your eyes, and think something positive about yourself. You need to deflect that negativity with something positive. And the more that you do that, the more that you stop yourself stop yourself from talking to yourself in its tracks. And you turn the negative into positive, your brain will actually, it's scientifically proven that your brain will actually rewire the neurotransmitters in your brain, the synapses, they will rewire, and you will start getting more positive thoughts. Those negative thoughts will start coming less and less. So next time that you get the Fruity Pebbles out and you pour a bowl and you put a lot of milk in it and you're sitting there and you hear that voice, tell it to shut up and tell it, guess what? Not only am I going to enjoy this bowl of cereal, but I'm going to enjoy my pretty little ass after I eat it. I love you guys. Just Be Love and Light. Like and subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Just Be 924, and Just Be 924 on Instagram. Love you guys. Good night, and I will see you soon.